Hey guys, Bohemius here. Yeah, it's been a while, probably like 9 or 10 months since I last uploaded an official video on this channel. But yeah, it's been a long time since I made another update video. If you want to know where I'm at right now, I'm at Gansevoort Beach, the only publicly available patch of sand in Manhattan to be on. And yes, I am filming with a flip video camera. My mom used to have this when I was like 4, and it's discontinued, but now I own one, so expect low video quality and absolutely no AI or 3D modeling used in this shoot. I had to take a bus here from my campus for this. And if you want to know where I've been this whole time, I have been busy spending time away from YouTube to focus on more important stuff, like college. I switched my degree from computer science to IT because I was failing a math class and would have to withdraw from it to save my academic standing. After a semester and a half of learning new things like data structures and discrete math, I'm now a junior in my current academic standing, and now I'm learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for the first time. As a person, I choose to continue staying here because I want to be prepared for a real full-time job under the career path I desire the most, which is cybersecurity. Henceforth why there's a master's in it in my school, and I'm hoping to spend the extra year in college to get it, and I'm hoping to learn a lot in IT and cybersecurity, especially OSINT and cyber law, for instance. I mean, hell, I'm currently working on a group project in one of my classes, and we chose the topic about Roblox's severe flaws in cybersecurity and online child safety because of how severe they screwed up their reputation by banning Schlep. So I'm dedicating a lot of time prioritizing my academics. It's also hard to believe that over the past summer, I've been rejected or ghosted for almost 35 internships with a solid, honest resume, declined an offer to enlist in the Coast Guard, and I haven't heard back from my local White Castle neither. Yeah, I was focusing on finding another job during these past months. So yeah, I have been busy. I got a tornado of homework hell upon me, and a lot of slight regret of not choosing a CUNY instead of a private one like New York Tech, like the ones I was accepted in, including John Jay, Baruch, and Hunter. And I can't afford to fail and to screw over my future as much as I can't afford to give up my passion of being a YouTuber neither. I have a lot of responsibilities to cover from this point going forward. Hell, I can't even meet up with my real-life friends as much as I used to anymore. What? Just because you think I look like a Discord mod means I spent all my free time harboring Discord kittens? You think just because I look like a Redditor, which is ironic considering I use Reddit, means that I don't take showers or touch grass all the time, even when most of the urban environment around me is pure concrete? You think I've been grooming minors all this time? Just because I'm jobless and still in school means that I get the freedom to act like a stupid fucking man-child to you? I'm autistic, but I don't even get to live on disability benefits because I don't know how to apply for them. And I probably shouldn't because I may be getting out with a degree and a start in the MTA somewhere in the future for tech-related purposes, earning that good old $15 an hour. I am a man who makes mistakes and takes accountability for them so I could grow from them, but I am also the man to provide my side of the story and explain my reasoning with a clear conscience and evidence that backs up my claims. I don't shift the blame to my disability as some kind of dipshitted excuse for my behavior, even if it's hard for me to comprehend certain things as an autistic person sometimes. You think I spend my time dropping defense essays in Reddit comment section about what the age of consent should be, treating little kids shows like Scorsese-style cinema, cranking my hog to lolly and cartoon children, and and singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to minors on Discord while wearing a diaper and shitting myself? Joke's on you, goy bastards! I'd rather be singing Victor Tsoi's Spokojna Noc to majors while wearing a Guardian Angel's red beret in contrast to that. Yeah, I may be still immature and incompetent at times, but that doesn't make you assume that I'll never change and still stay like an ogre forever. So to whoever is still here denouncing me, defaming me, or demeaning me to this day, whether they are my ex-friends turned merciless traitors and enemies, or annoying pricks on the internet, or even degenerate gooner freaks, who usually expose their suggestive and lewd nature to minors online, to those who negatively affected how I make friends or get involved with the communities online, to those who gaslit me one too many times about how I have bad blood with people and that I'm still their enemy when I don't intend to be one, and lied to me so much that they can break apart their nose and use it as a broomstick, and to those who betrayed my trust, especially keep man-child shaming me. Keep calling me a full-on grown-ass man and weirdo. Keep telling me to grow the fuck up. Keep telling me to do better and be more mature and get a job. Because it sure is helping me as an autistic 20-year-old who can't even taste absinthe for the first time. Like that one Thanksgiving episode in Bob's Burgers. A gamble in Atlantic City yet. Every day my mom guilt trips me and my older sister, who's graduating this semester, to do our very best in school so we could have a better future than she did growing up. Because she still thinks that she's failed in life, even after going through a divorce when I was like 5! All while she shares the tuition bill with my dad, who I only see for like 3 times a year. So I will try my very best in what I do in real life on my channel. I will change and improve by my own accord and not by others' shitty standards. And I will be open to valid and subtle criticism and feedback every often. And if you'll still hate me for that, then that's fine. I will just have to be your utter man-child then. In your eyes, you will continue to see me as the enemy, and that's okay. I'm totally fine if I will be your biggest enemy of all just by being myself. After all, you know what the Talmud always said? Live well, it is the greatest revenge. And I'm not saying it because I have to learn the Talmud because I'm automatically Jewish. I remember that quote from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 because it's literally one of the death quotes that show up on your screen when you die in the game. And each and every day I'm going to piss off my enemies and greatest offenders more just by living. And seeing you seethe and mauled over the fact that I'm still alive and on the internet should bring me nothing but pleasure from here on out. After all, I am a man with both an ego and a heart, but I'd be happy to oblige in being your man-child and punching bag. And I'm not telling you exactly whom this message is directed to, but I will tell whoever has gotten off on bad terms with me to bury the hatchet as soon as you can, because some of us both know we can't go on like this in this itchy and scratchy type of rivalry forever. The last thing I ever want is to feel like shit because of petty internet drama fodder that I still have to deal with to this day. However, as a content creator, that does not mean I will be quitting YouTube entirely like my IRL friend Razor012 did so he can focus on his education. The man privated his channel so he can prioritize college more. I have serious respect for that, but I will be quitting Twitter and Blue Sky for now. Yes, I know I've been inactive on it under hiatus, but I won't be planning to use the 2 platforms further in the future because they usually get in my way of making videos and serve as a distraction to focus away from my personal life. So from here on out, I won't be using Twitter or Blue Sky anymore for now, but that does not mean I will be going away from YouTube yet. In fact, when I mention hiatus for this channel, I don't mean taking a break from creating videos. That only applies to creating long-term content I'm familiar with. If you want to know what I did on my channel for the past few months. I'm basically back to making YouTube shirt slop for the time being, just so I can keep myself afloat in subs, and I usually keep my criteria of 1 YouTube shirt per week. I also made an alternate channel to upload some of the side stuff and content that's unnecessary to be uploaded on my main, like this one dumb politics video where I vent about how Andrew Cuomo does not deserve to be mayor. So you might see some other random bits uploaded here, whether it's just rants or bonus content. I still might upload YouTube shirts if I have the time. Don't expect them to be consistent though, because I have a lot of assignments and projects to complete. But aside from that, I have some pretty big things planned for this channel ahead in the future. And because it will soon be 5 years since I created this YouTube channel, I want to put more of my heart and effort in my content while that anniversary is approaching. Even if I may not have enough time left to continue making videos. When I say this, it doesn't mean I have plans to retire from YouTube soon, but starting next year, I will work on 2 more projects for this YouTube channel. I say 2 more because I intend for them to be the final huge projects that are meant for this channel. They may be the biggest series of videos I have ever worked on yet. Again, I may not have enough time in the future to embark on making similar content like them, now that I'm about to 1 or 2 more years away from finishing college. But they may be the biggest projects I will make for my channel. The first project will be the continuation of Indiehemius. Indiehemius is, well, you guessed it, a review series where I review certain indie animation shows and projects. And because the state of indie animation is expanding into farther territory since the last review, I believe that 10 reviews should not end here, because now there are way more possible shows and pilots than ever for me to review, and I'm hoping that reviewing them will really help me get to know better of what indie animation truly is and what it can be. In short, there is still more work that needs to be done, and we can't expect the only YouTubers like Saberspark and A. Lamau, or even Dovenjar, to cover it all the time. By the way, I don't intend to associate myself with any kind of community for this, nor do I ever plan to make new friends unless I feel like I want to. The internet has negatively affected the way I make friends or get involved in communities online, so now I don't make friends or interact with communities as much as I used to anymore. So I'm glad to announce that Indiehemius Season 2 will be in the works. This time, I plan to make more episodes in this season, and it won't be limited to a time crunch that has me uploading 3 episodes per month in 4 months. It will take all the time it needs for the reviews to be made, with maybe the season finale taking up the whole summer break to be made, because I do plan for very big things to be made with this, and I can't wait to share it with you all, even if I'm not on Twitter or Blue Sky anymore. Indiehemius is back! After I wrap up Season 2, I will take time focusing away from indie animation, maybe some more pointless video essays and commentaries here and there, a top 10 list or 2, and probably even more shirts and bonus content for my alt channel. And after that, I can be able to move on to my second project, which is another series, not a 3rd season of Indiehemius, but rather a different one that focuses on gaming, especially delisted games. It will be reviews like Indiehemius, alright, but instead of reviewing indie animation, I will be reviewing delisted games I have on Steam, because I feel like they hold a special place in my library despite not being able to be bought anymore, digitally that is, and it appears that I have been on a roll of collecting delisted Steam games. Hell, I spent a lot of money trying to get the Steam keys for them over these past months, and some of them them are interesting and glorious to my liking, D-List-Hemius, yes, that's the name of my future D-listed video game review series, will be released sometime around 2 years from now. It might be not as big as Indie-Hemius, but it will nonetheless be the last ever series I create on this channel, and it might take longer too, considering how much delisted games I've herded in my Steam library over the past months. In fact, plenty of them are included in the organized category of the 60 new uninstalled games I acquired over the time that I'm hoping to download and play them all someday in the future. I get a new SSD to store them in, that is. After I complete those 2 projects, I will decide what I want to do for my channel at this point forward. Whether that means I will retire from this may be unlikely, unless if I find a real job after getting my undergrad and master's. I might still be making pointless commentary videos and shirts after this, but it won't bring me the motive to continue this channel like I used to. But I'm sure there'll be a point in time where I will have to retire from this in terms of my personal growth, and I may leave the channel preserved as is. Nonetheless, the review must go on. The government shutdown won't do shit to me, even though by the time this video releases, it's already over, so who cares? But yeah, that is all I have to say right now. Thank you all for your support throughout these soon-to-be 5 years. You never give up on me, and I promise there will be more content to come in the future. Thank you for watching, guys, and remember, I'm mid, and that's peak. I will never be peak, and that's not mid. There's no one I'd rather be but me. I'll see you all next time.